Welcome to my channel. My name is Wendy. I'm a registered nurse, and on my channel, we talk about all things nursing. Today, I want to share some truths about nursing. Stay tuned. Recently, I've been seeing a trend on social media where nurses are stating that they're not gatekeeping, especially when it comes to pay and salary. Now, it's important to note that the salary and pay that they mention will not be the same across the board, especially as a new grad RN. You have to understand that starting out in nursing, you're most likely not going to start out with the highest pay. So don't think you're getting into the profession to start making $100,000 right off the bat. It won't be like that. As a California resident and a nurse working here in California, my pay starting out was relatively low compared to other nurses who had more experience. So you have to understand that the increase in pay comes with increase in experience. Once you get that 1 year experience, you can negotiate for a higher pay. You can look for jobs that have higher pay. You can specialize. Specializing also causes you to get a higher salary in nursing. Oh, and it's important to note that yes, while you're making that money, you're also being taxed a lot. And that's something that I wish those nurses would tell you about. You're getting taxed a whole lot. You're getting taxed maybe 20, 30% of your pay. And you've worked so hard for that, but they're slashing it and taking it to the government. So keep in mind that yes, they may say they're making all this money, but at the end of the day, they're gonna have to pay their taxes or it's being deducted from their paycheck. Every so often they get paid. So yes, nursing, we get paid, but honestly, no matter amount of money we make is not enough for what we do and what the nursing profession requires. Secondly, nursing has become more glamorized. You see a lot of things, you experience a lot of things that may make a regular person maybe not be able to stomach it. And so if you're going into the profession, it's important to really dig deep within yourself to make sure that it is a profession that you want to get into. Thirdly, patient abuse is real. We get verbally abused, we get physically abused. We also get sexual advances. Like, we go through so much as nurses, and it's actually a criticism of mine that I believe there must be a change in that. There must be some circumstances. Yes, of course, I understand there are some patients who may be going through something medically that may be causing them to behave in a way that they normally wouldn't behave like. However, there are some patients who sometimes deliberately treat you like you're not a human being, and it's wrong. There must be something in place that protects nurses from these things. Sometimes, too, it's not the patients, it's the family. So you're getting it from everywhere, and it sucks. It really does. It can affect you personally because you may internalize it as much as you don't want to. And I hope that moving forward, there will be some regulations and rules put into play where nurses are going to be protected from physical assault, from verbal abuse, and for unwanted sexual advances. Next, you have to look out for yourself because as the nurse, it's easy to be thrown under the bus for whatever it is. So that's why your documentation is very, very important. And I feel it's something that nursing school, I feel I wasn't prepared enough for proper documentation. And I feel that nursing school should do a better job at instilling the importance of documentation in the nursing field, because at the end of the day, your documentation is what's going to save you. But make sure that you're doing your job exactly like how you're supposed to do. Don't not do your job, and don't do too much, because sometimes doing too much can cause you to go against your scope of practice. So just do exactly what you're supposed to do. And if you don't feel comfortable or don't know how to do something, make sure you ask for help. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. Just ask an experienced nurse to help you with it. and they will help you and you'll feel more confident. You'll learn a new skill in that same venture, but it will make sure that you are being safe and taking care of your patients the correct way. Lastly, nursing is a profession that you have to have the heart for. Nursing is my passion. It's something that I've always aspired to do. And so sometimes when I have a hard shift, I think to myself, like, wow, if it wasn't for the fact that I have a heart for this profession, this job, I don't know how I would get through it. So I advise you, if you're thinking about getting to nursing, you're not sure, you're thinking about it, but you don't have the heart for it or you don't have a passion for nursing, I would say don't do it. It's a rewarding job, but it can only be rewarding if you have the heart for it. I hope this was helpful. In the comments below, please share your experiences. Let's talk about some of the things that we could do better in the nursing field. If you have any questions too, go ahead and put them in the comment sections below. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up for this video. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.